Hi guys, welcome back to the Sarah Knits podcast. Today is episode 12. I've got a lot to talk about today. I've got sock tips, some finished objects, works in progress, and another giveaway. So let's get started. My sock tip for today is about, sorry, I'm dropping things already, affordable sock yarns. So a lot of the yarn you see behind me is indie dyed yarn, which can run up to like $30 for a skein, which is a lot of money to spend, especially if you're new to knitting socks. You're just getting started, you don't want to spend that much. There are plenty of affordable options, and I've got some of them to show you today, and other ones I'll just tell you about. The first pair of socks I ever knit were out of Knit Picks Felici, which is self-striping sock yarn from Knit Picks. It's a 75-25. So these are 50 grams. All of the yarn I'm going to talk about today, you can knit straight from the ball. They're already kind of wound up for you. So these are 50 gram skeins. So for a pair of socks, you'll need probably two. For me, I have size 8 US women's feet. I could get away with one if I did short socks and did an alternate color for heels, toes, and cuffs, but it'd be cutting it really close, so you'll want two. These are $6.99 per ball, so about $14 for a pair of socks. I don't have any to show you, but Knit Picks also has Stroll, which is similar. It's the 75-25, 50 grams, but in solid colors, and that is $5.99 for a 50 gram ball. So a pair of socks will cost you about $12. Some more options I don't have with me. Opal, which is about $17 for 100 grams, and all of these are approximate prices. Regia is like 15 to 20 for 100 grams, which is enough for socks. Cascade Heritage is a good option. It's about $12 for 100 grams. That one does come in a skein, so you would need to wind it up into a ball. Patton's Croy, which is what I have here, is 50 grams. So you would need two. I'm sorry, I'm looking at my notes. And this is about $6 for 50 grams. So $12 for a pair of socks. So this is 75% wool, 25% nylon. The Felici is merino, and so is the Stroll. This is just wool, not merino, but it is superwash. So that is another good option. And then the last option I have here to show you is West Yorkshire Spinners. This is from England, and it is 100 grams, and it is 75% wool, 25% nylon. So it's a mix of different types of wools. It's got blue face Leicester in it, which is a sturdier wool, but not merino. Lion Brand used to also make 50 gram balls of a yarn called Mani Petty, which was good for socks, but when I was doing my research, it looks like those have been discontinued. You might still be able to find some somewhere. So that is my tip for affordable sock yarn. Those are the brands that I would suggest. I would suggest looking for them on sale. Patton's Croy, you can sometimes find it like Michael's or Joann's. Try to find a coupon. I wouldn't pay full price for any of these because with sales or coupons, you can almost always get it for a little bit less. And it's still really good quality socks. Like I said, this is what I started out with. I'm slightly addicted to indie dyed yarns, but these, they wear just as well. The ones that are like the blue face Leicester, that will wear even better probably. It's tougher. It's all a matter of preference. So with that being said, this is my giveaway for today, is the affordable sock yarn. So first of all, my friend Dawn, who owns my local yarn store, Smitten, donated this for today's giveaway, which I really appreciate so much. Smitten, I always link them down below. They ship worldwide. you should check out their website because they're amazing. So she gave us a skein ball of West Yorkshire spinners with a 75/25, and this is in the colorway. See if I can find it. I can't find it. I don't know what color it is. But I believe this is self-striping. I'm not sure. It might just be variegated. So that came from Smitten. And then she also gave us this cute little stitch marker set from Pretty Warm Designs. And it is Christmas themed. Very cute. You won't get these before Christmas because I won't pick the winner until after, but you can have them for next Christmas. And then there's a little snowflake there too, which you can use all winter. So those are from Smitten. And then I bought for the giveaway 2 balls of the Felici. And this is the colorway Double Dog Dare. And this is self-striping. Nice and soft. Like I said, the first socks I ever made were out of Felici. I really enjoyed them. They're gone to the sock heaven in the sky, but not because of the yarn, because I didn't know what I was doing and they kind of fell apart. And then the last thing is the Patton's Croy, and these are self-striping in the colorway Meadow Stripes. So that is our giveaway for today. Enough sock yarn for 3 pairs of socks and the little stitch markers. So in order to enter, just please be subscribed to my channel. Leave a comment down below if you are a tried and true sock knitter. What is your favorite affordable sock yarn? And if you're new to knitting socks, what yarn that I talked about today would you most like to try? And I will pick a winner in episode 13, which I'll probably film in the new year, and get that shipped out to you. So I'm really excited. I want to do more giveaways. I think those are a lot of fun. So I'll be doing them here and there for now. Shipping can be a lot, but I want to share all kinds of cool stuff with you. So here is another giveaway. All right. Finished objects. I finished my Christmas knitting. Speaking of which, I knit 17 gifts this year for Christmas. It took me almost all year. And I have a picture of all of it. And I'm going to try to figure out how to insert it here so you guys can see it. So hopefully you see that. And if not, it is on my Instagram if you want to go check it out. I'm not the most tech savvy person. So yeah, finished objects. The first one is the shawl for my grandmother that I've shown a million times. So I don't know which end I was on, but I was here last time. So I've either done that much or this much. I don't know. I still want to block this. I gotta hurry up if I'm gonna do that. I don't know that I'm gonna have time. I have to give this to her tomorrow. Maybe I won't block it. She won't care. But this is the drop stitch wrap. It is out of 100% cotton, so it doesn't really need washed and blocked. I just thought it would be nice. And there's some dog hair in it, but like I said, she won't care. Took me quite a while to knit this up because I wasn't loving it in the beginning. But towards the end of the pattern, I was really enjoying it and I just flew. So there's one finished object. Second finished object and the last Christmas gift is a pair of DK weight socks for my dad. I use the DK Vanilla Socks pattern by Crazy Sock Lady, which is a free pattern. Cast on 48 stitches on a US size 3. I use Chow-Goo needles. And these are a gift for my dad. And then the last finished object are my Christmas socks for me. This was fingering weight held double, the Smitten sock yarn that I've talked about in previous episodes. Again, the Crazy Sock Ladies pattern, 48 stitches on a US Chow-Goo size 3. I did a 15 row knit 1 purl 1 cuff. I usually do 10 rows for DK weight socks, but I wanted a little bit of a longer cuff. I don't know if you can really see the sparkle, but they're really pretty. They're really squishy. So when you hold fingering weight double, it's a little bit thicker, a little bit squishier than just DK weight yarn, in my opinion. Not enough to make a difference size-wise, but you can tell when you feel it. It's a much denser fabric. So these were done in time for me to wear them on Christmas Day. Whips. I went a little whip crazy. I think these are all new since the last time we chatted. First, I have started my very first garment. I am working on the True cardigan by Joji Locatelli, which I don't have a picture of here to show you, but it's gorgeous. And this is all I have done. It's worked in one piece, I believe, from the top down. I've never knit a sweater before, so I'm pretty nervous, but I've got some great knitting friends that are going to help me. And this is Smitten DK weight. I had a snafu when trying to wind it, so I had to hand wind it into a ball. But it's 100% merino. Dawn, my friend at Smitten, she actually custom dyed this whole batch for me. Super soft and squishy. I'm really excited. This is going to be a long-term project. Maybe it'll be my Rhinebeck sweater. I'm hoping to go to Rhinebeck next year. We'll see. Next whip. See if I can find a picture of it. All right, I don't usually print the front page of the patterns to save ink, so there's just a little tiny picture if you can see it. But this is going to be the Radiata Shawl. I'm not sure who the designer is because, like I said, I don't print the front page. If I remember, I'll put it down below, but you can definitely find it on my projects page on Ravelry. I am doing this out of Malabrigo Machida, which is fingering weight single ply, 100 grams, superwash merino. This is in the Ursula colorway. So I think it'll use about 2 of these, but I do have a 3rd skein. And here's my itty bitty baby shawl. You're not going to be able to see it, I don't think, but it's got some, well, that's the back side. It's got some gorgeous lace. This is going to be another long-term one, but I'm super excited. It's already gorgeous. Not vanilla knitting that you can just sit and do without paying attention. So that's partly why it's going to be long-term. It's a huge shawl, but also I have to be in the right mood to be able to focus while I work on it. So my last whip is also not really vanilla knitting, for me anyways. So I actually have another bag over here with some yarn in it ready to start a pair of vanilla socks that I'll probably start tonight because I need 4 whips. This is a test knit that I'm doing for Breaking Yarn, McKaylee. And these are going to be her Skylar white socks. I believe they come out January 3rd. I could be wrong. I know that at least 1 sock needs to be done with notes to her by New Year's Eve. So that is my plan. But if you're not familiar with Breaking Yarn, she is from New Mexico, where the TV show Breaking Bad is set. And so all of her yarn is themed after Breaking Bad. So Skylar White, I've not seen the show, but Skylar White is a character that these socks are made after, like a bracelet that she wears in the show. And all of her yarn is named after different characters and whatnot. Her stuff is really cool if you want to check her out. The yarn is beautiful, even if you don't know anything about Breaking Bad. All I've done so far is a cuff. Cute little Christmas progress keeper. So I'll definitely have at least the 1 sock, at least the 1 sock done by New Year's Eve for the test knit. I'll try to get both done, but I don't know if that'll happen. Because like I said, this isn't vanilla knitting for me. The cuff was. But it's pretty heavily I can't speak. I can never speak. Are we surprised? It's pretty heavily patterned on the front of the sock. So this will be focus knitting. But here is what I've got so far. And what I'm using, I don't have the ball band for it anymore, but this is the May 2021 colorway from Yarnable. I think, yeah, Sweet Pea. I had written it down on a sticky note. Sweet Pea was the color. So McKaylee said that like a tonal would be best in order to really see that patterning. And this is mostly a tonal. It's got some speckles, but I think you'll be able to see it really well. So those are all of my whips and my FOs. I do have some acquisitions. I promise they're going to slow down from here on out. I'm going to do like a 2021 wrap up, 2022 goals video before the end of the year where I'll talk about it more. But next year I have some restrictions on yarn buying. I've made a stash journal where I've written down everything I have. And like I said, I'll talk about that more in the wrap up video. So these, this will probably be the last time that you see this amount of acquisitions from me for a while until I go to a yarn festival near me at the end of February. So first, from crazysocklady.com, and again, all the shops that I talk about I'll link down below. I ordered 2 skeins of yarn from her. This one is from Kimber's Cozy Creations in the Crazy Sock Lady exclusive colorway. Crazy Sock Lady. Purple, right up my alley. I was waiting for this to come back in stock because I've seen pictures of it knit up and it's really pretty. And then it's a 75-25 if I didn't say. Superwash merino and nylon. Same with the other one. And this one is from Happy Mermaid Yarn Co. And the color is Majestic Sunrise. How pretty is that? When am I gonna knit these? Who knows? Look at all of this sock yarn I have to knit. So that was it from Crazy Sock Lady. And then from a Whimsical Wood Yarn Co. They were having a Cyber Weekend sale. I don't quite remember what the sale was, but I ordered 3 skeins. So this first one is Hot Chocolate S'mores. And it is on the Pixie Toes sock, which is a 75-25. That's really pretty. The next one is, again, Pixie Toes sock, 75-25. And this is Pink Marshmallows in My Cup. They're all really pretty. I don't need to say it every time I show a skein of yarn. And then the last one, again in the Pixie Toes, is Winter Wonder Ass. I don't know if that's a reference to something, but I thought it was funny. So yeah, 5 skeins of sock yarn. Gorgeous, gorgeous sock yarn. Let's see. I think that's all I have to talk about today. If you are watching all the way to the end, thank you. Make sure to enter in the giveaway below and subscribe for future giveaways. That's it. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year and Happy Holidays if you don't celebrate Christmas. Thanks. Bye.